Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The sure hands. It's Anderson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. It's a quick grab. The defense scoops it up. They bring them down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch, but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Using his legs, it's Durham. Passes the 40. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaks into the clear. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Textbook opening drive in a hostile environment. Now let's see if they can punch it in as the crowd gets really cranked up. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside here by that offensive line.
Offense facing second and goal. Trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, LSU. Great connection there for 6 points.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Sayin. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. LSU has moved into the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring bit and sets the offense up at 33.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense on the field to take over. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. Breaking free at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, that one big play has got them out near midfield. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Finds his man. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A 3rd down drop. Brings up 4th now.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. There's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The pass is intercepted. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in the opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Now here he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. In the line, it's Durham. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Set to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go.
He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Buckeyes! As they put 6 more on the board. So if you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Past the all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Boy, what a
big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And we're going to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The offense going with the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
BAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down here. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score LSU 42, Ohio State 17.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Movement here from the tight end. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Like the final play of the half coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Single back takes the handoff. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get this 2nd half underway. end zone. It's Smith. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Sayin. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
LSU.
Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down.
42 Spiders.
4th down. He's throwing for it. A deep shot to the left side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score LSU 52, Ohio State 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out. It's Smith. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Quick throw to his receiver. That's Carr. It's Smith. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense is still clicking. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, I'm going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Direct snap. He shreds the tackle. The wildcat doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. The important 3rd down play coming up. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? quarterback does such a good job of finding.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score LSU.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Here he goes. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Oh, he makes the catch. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Took contact on the throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
He keeps it on the design run. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He'll hand it off. He's got room to run.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And now the running back's got it again. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Play action fake, looking to throw.
Swarmed by the pass rush. What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget a skill-played defense in the shoe that have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He has first down yardage at the 46. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. They start the fourth quarter with a pass. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown. Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. They are pouring it on now. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't bumped all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Scanning the field. It's saying it'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain. A gain makes it second and medium.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
With the catch, it's Jackson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab down the middle. It's Tate. And that will pick up a first down, a spot at the 38.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Dropping back. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to roam. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
As the first down is still going. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. That LSU offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the point after is good.
83, Ohio State 62.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanchez. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Back to throw. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Tate.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A quick throw to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The receiver grabs it. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Working clock with the ground game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's reeled in. It's sharp. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team.
Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always always impressed me. Defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. He makes the grab. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
But an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver's able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
First and goal, handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage.
And here comes a deep shot. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Second down after the incompletion. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Catch made on the left side. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
you.